I'm Algae from Kerrang in Northern Victoria, and I'm using tonight, the set called Sweet and Precious, which I received the other day. I'm using the penguins. I think they're penguins. I'm not very good with wildlife. And also I'm not using this set, but this is coming in July, the Horse and Sleigh Christmas set. That'll be available, I think it's the 1st of July, I would have to check, but you can't buy it yet. But unless you want to sign up. So I'm using some of the gorgeous paper with my beautiful penguin. So you would have seen other people share the paper, I'm sure. If you follow, there's just some beautiful, like really all you need on these for Christmas. There's your Christmas cards sorted. I don't know personally about the fox for Christmas, but anyway, this one here, you just need to put a greeting on there, and they're quite plain on the back. The piece I'm using is this one, and I have, where are we? I've cut mine down to fit my card front, but I wanted to have the trees. I wanted to keep all the trees in. I sort of thought that looked a bit like a penguin-y background, if that makes sense. I'll just see if I can show you the other ones. There's the little fox again. It wouldn't have to be Christmas. It'd be a male birthday card. Just put happy birthday on there. Some trees. I love trees. So there's, and it's just the blue on the back. It's got boho blue and misty moonlight are the colours. What else have we got? Showed you the fox. I showed you that. A bit of another tree sort of one with Christmassy sort of trees on the back. That one. So I'm not sure what that is. Is it a church or a building? These ones, well, you could just make 6x6 cards if you wanted to for Christmas. Grab yourself some 12x12 and cardstock, cut in half in the basic white, and you've got yourself sorted for Christmas. Especially the ones you want to give by like hand deliver, because you're not going to have to pay the extra postage. So did I say who I was? If I didn't, I'm Algae from Kerrang in Northern Victoria, and I am a Stampin' Up! Independent demonstrator. Now, if there's anything I'm doing this evening that you're not quite sure of, I've already embossed or stamped, I will stamp a greeting and show you how I cut that. I'm quite happy to show if there's anyone that wants to join my team or join my little group. I run card classes once a month. I haven't got a date in mind. This is Misty Moonlight, by the way. And I wasn't quite sure how that was going to stamp on there. Gorgeous. Rhonda and I had a bit of a play with the giraffe out this one yesterday. It's just gorgeous. Now, I'll just do a sentiment as well. But I'm probably going to use the one that I've already stamped and cut out. And I just fussy cut these. Saves messing around with a die. A lot easier. So if you're having to have all the dies, I'll just set that there in case I want to, well, I will want to put a penguin on the inside actually. Let's just do that. Well, we've got that here. I don't normally put that bigger piece on the inside, but I was in a bit of a rush tonight, so now I've cleaned that off. I need it again. So we'll put our penguin on the inside. to put them all there. And this is going to be just a male birthday card, I reckon. Flip that up that way. And we'll put just a little bit of him. Or her, I guess it is, isn't it? I think I'm done with the ink now. Just want to clean those. Is anyone here yet? I am live. Okay, looks like I'm all on my own tonight. That's okay, it's getting close to dinner time, isn't it? So that's our envelope, that's our inside, and I fussy cut that. There's no dies, it's just the stamp set. So I'll show you that stamp set again. It's this one, Sweet and Precious, and the paper is from the Horse and Sleigh paper, which you'll be able to get in July. So I'm just going to adhere, to have a bit of glue on my paper. Had this before, I had it, I was going to use white, and then I thought, that's got boho blue in it, we might see what that looks like, and I quite liked the boho blue. Sticky bits on there. Flip it over. Must be sticky from putting glue on it the other day. I don't think I want any string on there. Too bad if I do. And I didn't think I did. Just did a rough estimation of what I wanted on the card. And I did, as I said before, I did fussy cut out the penguin. I'll just show you, that's him in them in black, but I felt that it blended better, looked better in the blue. And if there was anyone here to ask, I would ask whether you wanted me to put the sentiment in. Now he's going to have to be moved over. Sentiment in just the white, or the sentiment on embossed onto Misty Moonlight. I actually think that it pops on the white. So, seeing there's nobody joining me yet, I'm going to take my time a bit and just snip this one out. Then I've got two for another day, haven't I? You could do it with your trimmer, but if you haven't got it quite straight, this is easier. Make sure I don't cut it too close. And I'll go this way. This way. And I'll grab our dimensionals for our penguins. Oh, I know what else I was going to do. Oh, there was something else. So if he's going to go, that's going to go there. I need to put this down a little bit here. And I did die cut. These are from another set that's coming. There's lots of other things that we haven't even seen that are coming. Let's put the penguin over there. This set called Timeless Charms, and I've die cut using this little one here, that die. I die cut some of these that I was going to ask. if I should use them or not use them. I don't mind that. If I've got glue there, I have. Get that off. And I think I like it with throwing the wrong thing out. Obviously I'll cut it down a bit, don't want the, or lay it that way, sort of. You know, I think I'll cut it down a bit, I don't want all of that. Just to add a little bit of a accent, so I think I'm just going to cut my snips. I'm just going to cut it. Cut that much off. Pop that there. Could use a glue dot, but I'm just going to use my seal. Not sure if I want it there or down a bit. Maybe down a bit. I'm covering up my hills though, aren't I? My mounds of whatever it is. So maybe I want that there. I don't want to cover those up. I'm trying to avoid. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. What did I do with my dimensionals? I put them away, or what did I do with them? I'm going to use that set, oh, on top of there. I'm going to use that set again in a minute. Hello, Rhonda. Thanks for joining me. It's just you and I think. Nobody else. Oh well. Would you like this one? I did try and use your idea of putting some snow with our round the bend, but I just couldn't quite get my head around doing that. You might have to show me what you mean by using that. So I want that, so I don't want to cover my snow drifts or whatever they're called. So I might save those. I will save those, not I might. Put them over there and pop my, everything's going to move. Pop my inside in. Let's find, I think we've got some like white snowflakes was another thing from the online exclusives. Just need to find what I did with those. I think I popped them over here. Yes, I did. I think the white ones might be nice on here. Or you could use your rhinestones. Now, I like to slip this down here so I can slide out the gems or the sequins or whatever out the side, because this sticky bit annoys the heck out of me. So you get 2 sheets and you've got gold and copper and white. Right, so I'll take, I don't know if I can get it with that. I'll have to use the other end. We might put a big one, or you could even put a, might be able to just get that off with my finger actually. What I was going to say, before I interrupted myself, you could even put a rhinestone in the centre of those. How about we do that? make it a bit special. So you get 2 sheets of those. Where are we? You should be able to slide that back in there, like so. If it doesn't get caught. It's getting caught. We'll fiddle with that a little later. Wasn't such a good idea after all. Rhinestones, here we go. Just want to see what that looks like. With just a normal rhinestone in the centre. Going a bit overkill here, but why not? Now I can't pick that up. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Go in there. Ah. It's a bit slippery on top. Yeah, I like that. It's a little bit slippery, but it will stick. And we'll put a bigger one in the middle of this bigger one. Wow. He looks pretty snazzy. I do say so myself. Cute as. I think I'm going to leave those out. Leave those there. All right, so that is card number 1. I thought I'd do a couple tonight. I'm really happy with that. Do I want? I don't know about that. Yeah, I've moved it. I can't. I didn't think I wanted all of that. This is why I use this, so I can move things around, because that glue you can get rid of, whereas you can't get rid of your wet glue. That's better, I think. That's me. I fiddle and fiddle and fiddle. So there we are. That's that one. Now, as we were saying yesterday, Rhonda, we don't, and it's all right if you don't like stuff. It is, isn't it? Gorgeous paper with the penguin. And I was saying I didn't really like this paper, this whatever it's called. It's just not my colours. It just doesn't speak to me. Inked Botanicals. So I'm going to make myself use it. And I think I'm going to put, am I going to put that on there? Because I found a way that I like it. I wanted to try and use, I will put some glue on here, some adhesive on here. Then I can put it on my mat, because I've got to see what this looks like. That's going to go through there, isn't it? You can see I've die cut heaps of stuff out of there, so you don't waste your cardstock. Alright, so then it's going to go on a, this is Peacock, Pretty Peacock, and it's going to go on a Lost Lagoon base. But I just, did I show you those? I don't think I did. Now what have I done with them? Here. I think I did show you that before, didn't I? And those ones, those sequins I just used are from the online exclusive coming in July as well. And so is this. So from this one, I have cut this, which is, let me see. I've cut that, which is that. Make sure I've got it the right way around. So I've cut that one. And I've cut that one, but I needed more. So I went to my Quiet Meadow set and I've cut that one and that one out of the Quiet Meadow set, and this was like about, I don't know, 5 to 6 or something. So I don't want to stick it down in case I want to put some, I don't know what I've got to put around it. Actually, I'm not quite sure which way I want that either. Thought I might do. Oh, and I've cut the butterfly too from the Quiet Meadow set. Now I'm not sure how I had this. I had it looking pretty neat. And now I've forgotten how I had it. I think I wanted to that. And I'm not going to do an inside for this one. I'll just do and this. And I already had. We can do this one as well if we want. And maybe we will. And then I've got a happy birthday to go across there. And yes, I wasn't sure if I wanted a bow of some description. Let me think about that. I'll pop these pieces down. And again, I'm just going to use my seal in case I want to move them. Find they are moving, you can always go back with your, pull them off and go back with your multi-purpose glue. Now don't stick to me and break, I don't want that to happen. Get off my finger. You there. Is that the right side or the wrong? I think that's the right side. Yep. Geez, that was lucky. Come on. Come on. Might like to break one of them, wouldn't it? If you've got too much of that on, you can, I hope people can see. There's no people there to see, but someone might watch it later. Yes, I push it back up there into the frame a bit more. And then I'll have that one. Maybe I want that one behind it, do I? So in these ones you didn't have to push anything out because none of that pushes out. It's just like that. I think I want that behind. This is one where you probably really should use your, I'm just going to do that. Your adhesive sheets, actually, I need, let me see if that's in the right spot. Maybe that will secure that down. Hang on. This is fiddly. Fiddly, fiddly, fiddly. I better push that in the frame a bit so you can see what I'm doing. Now, do I want that underneath there, perhaps? I want my flower there. Sitting awkwardly and killing my back here. Maybe I've got too many of them. Oh, he's breaking on me. He's very, very fragile, that one. That one there. And that one there. That's cool. I think I'm going to grab some. It's running and running and running. Too much. Maybe I've got a slower one somewhere. Now I'll have forgotten where this one went. Can go there. Just got to decide and put it down. Whoops. I might put a bit of wet glue on there as well if I can get a... Oh. Wants to stick to my fingers because I do want it stuck down. I don't want it floating in the breeze. Is that the right side of that? Yes. The wrong side, I mean. But you knew that, didn't you? Now I'm going to have glue oozing out everywhere. Why is the glue so runny tonight? So there's not even any peacock in this card, but I just thought just something a bit darker than Lost Lagoon would be nice, and I'm quite happy with that. I need a dimensional for that. And if I was to put that there, do you think I need any white string or anything, Miss Rhonda? So I'll have to put it under there if I do. Will we try it? Let's try it. Let's not be lazy. And this is just some white string that I've had, white twine. Stampin' Up, we have things and then we don't have them and then we have them again, so I'm not quite sure what I want to do here. Maybe do it in a, but you can buy this in a multi-pack. I've got twine from years ago, 11 years ago or something when I first started, so maybe I want to tie a bow and stick it that way. Now I've got glue all over my hands. This is not going to be easy. So don't you laugh, Miss Rhonda. So I've just cut 2 pieces the same length, and now that's misbehaving. Come on. And then we want to go on that one too short. Just before I cut it off, I'll see if I like it or not. Just think it needs something. Yes, that's it. Happy with that. So then I'm going to get off my fingers. Then I'm going to put some glue on there. Pick that up, making sure that's on my card properly. Get off. Get off, get off. And then we're going to pop our dimensionals on. I might use a little one because I don't want to go over the string, because then it can come off if you do that. Just kind of want that one a bit free. Maybe I can fit a big one there, maybe. Yeah, I do like this card. So for someone that didn't like this DSP, I'm making myself like it, aren't I? Actually, we need to put that on the card front first. It's too bulky to run your tape runner, if you don't. And like I said, I didn't really have a inside, but I may have. Yes, I think I do have something I can do for the inside. And where is our, oh, yeah. Gosh, I thought, where's our sentiment gone? Maybe thinking of you would have been better, but this was one I already had, so that's, so I need some rhinestones or something. I would have to go through all of my, actually, I think there's some new, let's have a look in the caddy, a bit easier. So I think there's some new ones that have got Lost Lagoon in them, I think, or a peacock or something. Let's have a look. These ones, what are they? Number 3 is, yes, Misty Moonlight and Lost Lagoon. Let's see where they are. I'll be across here too, because Standing Up in their wisdom have, is that one? I have decided to pump out our gems in fatter packets, and I keep them in my stamp cases, so that's not working for me. Is it that one? I think it's that one, number 3. Tinsel Gems 3-pack, yeah. So I'm a bit cross about that Stampin' Up. This one might actually fit, but the ones that are great big ones, like this, just got your storage sorted and they go and do that. Thought I'd done this with all them. Maybe this is my new packet. And they are stuck. They're not coming out. I'll have to pull the whole lot out. So that's supposed to be Misty Moonlight. And that's supposed to be Peacock. It doesn't really look like Misty Moonlight, Fresh Fraser and Lost Lagoon. Let's put them on and see. They don't really look like, I'm going to use my pointy thing, my pointy end. They don't really look like the right colour to me. Oh, but look at that. They are. Where shall we put that? There. And we will need some Wink of Stella on our butterfly, I think, because I don't think I'm going to put bling on him, am I? I'll put a big, oops. I'll put a big one up here. Yeah, because I've got bling on the card. I don't think I'm going to put bling on the butterfly. I think I'm going to just, I'll put that away in a minute. I think I'm just going to find my Wink of Stella. My grotty old piece of paper. Give it a shake and get it coming out. Might be a dead one. Might be enough in it. Sometimes you think it's dead and there's a bit of life in it. Can you see what I'm doing? That will just give the little butterfly a bit of a sparkle. We won't put it on the flowers because we want our butterfly to sparkle. We don't need our flowers to sparkle. Because they could be grasses as well, couldn't they? I missed a bit there. So then we can, and I have not put my stickers on those stamps. No, I haven't yet, Rhonda. She was growling at me yesterday for not putting stickers on. I said, goodness me, the order only came Tuesday at about 3 o'clock, so I haven't had time. Okay, So if you don't know how to put your stickers on, you're going to get a bit of a lesson. Let's find a block. Find the sticker that belongs, which is this one. Just so we can do our inside and our envelope, hey? So then if you put it down on your silicone mat, you can see where the edges are more easily. Sorry if my head gets in the way. You only get one shot at this. There we go. Oh, I need it on there, don't I? Have I got any little mats? Yes, I do. I think for this card, a little mat would be good. I'm going to have to do those later, aren't I? Right, going that way, so what do I want? Probably peacock, hey? What does peacock belong in? I still haven't learnt what they all go in. These are the regals. It's a regal. I better just see how it stamps first, in case I don't like it. So that'll match the little flower. Oops, and I burnt it. By burning it, I mean I wobbled a bit much and I've got a little mark there. That was totally me. It wasn't the stamp's fault. That's better, see? I'll grab an envelope for that. And then he's done. I don't like leaving things half finished. Oops, that didn't ink up the flower part. And I could have used any of these stamps. For the inside, I could have used, see, I could have used the leaves, and these all cut out as well, which I'm happy about, because I took away a lot of our leafy things. So that cuts out that flower I just stamped. You've got that one that cuts out that one cuts out that, and that little one cuts out that little one. So I think it's going to be a very useful set. That's just a bit of grass on its own, which is also quite handy to have as well. So because this is Lost Lagoon in there, that's going to look good against that. Make sure I put the glue on the right side, hey? And up the right way. Plan that in a sec. So there we go. 2 cards tonight, 2 very, very quick cards. So I hope you liked them, Rhonda. Rhonda and I had fun, like we had fun yesterday too. Okay, thanks for joining me, Rhonda. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.